Good morning, students. Today we will start a new chapter of English grammar, and the chapter name is questions. In this chapter, we will know about the formation of questions in different ways. So, start the chapter and know about it. Auxiliaries be, is, am, are, was, were, etc. Be form of the verb is, am, are, was, were. They are known as be form of the verb. And afterward have, do, can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought. They play an important part in the formation of questions, negatives, question tags, etc. Understand? So by using these, we will form questions. We will form interrogative question, negative sentences, question tags, etc. Understand? We can make it. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought. They are all known as modal auxiliaries, and with modal auxiliaries we use main verb first form. We always use main verb first form. Understand? Afterward, the verbs need and dare sometimes behave like auxiliaries and sometimes like modals. Understand? Auxiliaries means we can say that helping verbs. Modal verbs will also act as helping verb. Understand? In a sentence. So we are coming here to know about the questions. There are two kinds of questions in English. First is yes no questions, which can be answered with yes or no. Understand? And afterward we are coming WH questions, which will begin with a question word: who, which, what, when, where, how, why, whom, or whose. Understand? So look at the examples. Is he playing? In the first sentence, yes no type questions, you will get answer in yes or no. Is he playing? If he is playing, the answer will be yes, he is playing. If he is not playing, the answer will be no, comma, he is not playing. Understand? And second one is known as WH word, WH questions, that will start with WH word, afterward helping verb, subject, main verb. This is the formation. Understand? First one is yes no and second one is WH questions. If the subject is who, which, what, whose or what, which, whose plus noun, the verb is put after the subject in a statement. Look at the examples. Somebody hurt Gopal. In the statement you are getting verb is used after somebody. Understand? After the subject somebody. Second question is, this question is incorrect. Here helping verb is used after subject. In the last sentence, something is worrying her. Here you are getting is worrying, is helping verb, worrying is main verb, her is what? Subject. Understand? So verb is put after the subject in a statement. Verb is put, what is her is object. Verb is put after subject. Subject is something. In three questions, somebody, afterward we are getting verb, main verb hurt. This question afterward we are getting is helping verb, something, after the subject something, afterward we are getting the helping verb is and the main verb worrying her. Understand? So how to form interrogative we will know here. Somebody hurt Gopal. Who hurt Gopal? We are talking about who hurt? Who hurt Gopal? Somebody. Who hurt Gopal? Somebody. So who will be used in interrogative in place of somebody to form interrogative. Afterward we are coming, something is worrying her. What is worrying her? What is worrying her? We can form the question, what is worrying her? So what is used, what word is used in place of something, and in the first sentence who is used in place of somebody. Afterward we are coming, if whom is used instead of who, the preposition comes before the question word. Suppose that if the word whom is used in a sentence, then preposition will be used before whom. Look at the example. If whom will be used in place of who. To whom were you meeting? To whom were you meeting? Understand? To is the preposition is used before whom. Afterward we are coming, word structure of interrogative negative. In interrogative negative, first we will keep what? Auxiliaries or helping verb. Understand? Any helping verb, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, did, does. Understand? And we can also put modal auxiliaries, can, could, may, might, shall, should. Understand? Will, would, ought. These are the modal auxiliaries. We can also use modal auxiliaries. Not all modal auxiliaries. Some modal auxiliaries will be used before subject to form interrogative question. So here look at the example. First, word structure of interrogative negative. Auxiliaries, all the auxiliaries of tenses, helping verb. Understand? And some modal verbs will be used. Has, firstly we will use what? Auxiliaries plus subject. This is the proper formation, word structure. Afterward we will use not, main verb according to tense, main verb form according to tense, object plus other. So here has he not arrived yet. So you are getting here has is used because the sentence is present perfect tense. Afterward we are using here subject plus not plus main verb third form, past participle form, then it. And how we will reply the yes no questions. How can we reply interrogative negative questions in yes or no? Suppose that has he not arrived yet, we can answer in yes form, yes he arrived, no he has not arrived. Understand? We can use these terms. Yes he arrived. We can also include the word yet for your convenience, for better understanding. No, he has not arrived yet. So I hope that you have understood all this clearly. Thanks for watching the video.